From the OU TV Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, California, this is Brief News Brief, a brief look at today's trending news topics, proudly combating the thought police since 2016. Here's your host, James Heaney.
I'm James Heaney, and this is Brief News Brief. We're back. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get right to the news. This wall is my wall. This wall is your wall. From California all the way to Florida. Oh, so much wall talking. It's a little hard to make, though, without the moolah, right? Well, President Donald Trump came out today and said that it's time for this government to get shut down, probably later this year. Now, here's the quote, okay? Our country needs a good shutdown in September to fix this mess, right? That's just what it needs. Mick Mulvaney answered questions afterwards from reporters who asked, why not fix the bigger immigration issue? Why focus so much of our time and energy on this Trump monument? Excuse me, my bad. Trump, not even Trump, just border wall, the border wall. To which Mick Mulvaney responded that this administration needs to focus on that to build credibility. They need credibility. Oh, yeah, they do. They really need credibility. I mean, no one's taking them seriously. Their whole campaign strategy was built on the rally cry of, build the wall, build the wall. Mexico's gonna pay for it. That was fake news. The American taxpayer's gonna pay for it. They were trying to put that into the budget. You didn't think that we were gonna notice that? You said we wouldn't pay for it. Anyhow. This president wants to see Washington better. He wants to see it get better, get fixed, change the way it does business, because Trump's frustrated with the way it's doing business. Now, the Democrats are over here saying they had a huge win. Not only the government didn't shut down, it's temporary funding in this budget, didn't lead to a shutdown. It was a win, and here's why the GOP's butthurt. The budget included no funding for the wall, which it shouldn't need it. We're not going to pay for it. It has increased spending for the National Health Institute, only cuts 1% for the EPA, which that's infuriating them. They wanted to cut it completely. It reimburses New York City for the cost of the Trump presidency, which is really expensive to have Trump going into New York. The security alone is astronomical prices. Also, this budget continues to subsidize Obamacare for the poorest Americans. It continues to fund Planned Parenthood. Gosh, that really burns them up. Trump, after his first 100 days, is feeling a little bit neutered. He wants to shut it down. Shut it down. Build a wall. Make America great. Wow. I'm starting to see this pattern of three-word governing strategies here play out. Trump's call to shut down the government is completely unprecedented, which is a word that we say too often in this country. We're in uncharted waters yet again. 2017 is funded for now, but as Mulvaney said, the fight is really for 2018. That budget battle is starting today, and the GOP is ready for a big fight in October. Get ready for a blazing fast brief news brief. On Monday, Trump told Bloomberg Politics that he would be absolutely honored to meet with Kim Jong-un from North Korea, maybe for a round of golf. But definitely, Kimmy Fat's got to try the chocolate cake at the Mar-a-Lago. It's the greatest cake in the world. The cake is not a lie. Hillary Clinton, in her first big interview since the election failure, said that if the election had been held on October 27th, 10 days earlier, she believes that she would be president today. Now, she knows that it's her fault. She's not trying to hide from it, but she would like you to hear her confession when you purchase her book, because she wants to make more money. So she'll have her confession for sale sometime later this year. But at the same time, she says she was on the way to winning until a combination of events occurred, starting with Jim Comey's letter on October 28th, and then Russian WikiLeaks right afterwards, raised doubts in people's minds who were inclined to vote for Hillary, but they just got scared off. I actually do believe that. I hate to take sides, but it was such a small loss. I'm beating a dead horse here. Donald Trump, in an XM radio interview, contemplated the legendary Civil War. He pondered, why was there a civil war? Why could it not have just, worked out? Well, I'll tell you why. That's a scary thing to hear, okay? One of the reasons we take history classes, or at least why I was told it was so important, was because we want to learn history so that history doesn't repeat itself, right? So if our president doesn't know history, how are we? I'm not saying that we're going to be in a civil war, but if you don't know why we had to fight the Civil War, then we're not on the right track. Don't be ashamed, Donnie. If you want to take high school history classes, night classes, I will totally not judge you for trying to better yourself. But you got to get some smartness up here, brah. You got to get some smartness. Today, Trump had a long, hard call with Putin from Russia about working together and eradicating terrorism in the Middle East. That's all there is to say about that. Fred Upton of Michigan is the latest in a string of Republicans who declared publicly that he cannot support the latest health care plan that the GOP is trying to shove down our throats through Congress. He says the measure now torpedoes the protection for people with pre-existing medical conditions. I don't exactly know what torpedoes mean, but I would imagine it must be some sort of an assault upon it. It's poll tally time. Do you think America looks stronger after these bombings? This is going back a long time ago. These votes closed. So this is back after when America bombed Syria. The answer was, by not as big a majority as it could have been, no. No, it doesn't look any stronger. Secondly, which is your favorite Easter treat? The answer is Cadbury eggs. Anybody that passes on a Cadbury egg for a regular chocolate bunny is an idiot. There's no creamy center. If you like jelly beans better, you're wrong. The true answer is that chocolate egg. Sometimes inside of it there's a white frosting goo. Sometimes if you have there's caramel in them. I've even seen them with peanut butter inside. It is clearly the uber Easter treat. And finally, does life in space change anything if it's not intelligent? The answer is yeah, it changes a lot. It means that there's things out there. If we find unintelligent life as an intelligent being, I must imagine there's more intelligent creatures out there. No big deal. I called that one. Here's the new votes. You can vote on Twitter at BriefNewsBrief. Question number 1. Could Trump have stopped the Civil War had he been alive? Do you think that he and Andrew Jackson together could have stopped the Civil War? Should Trump meet with Kim Jong-un? Do you think he should meet with Kim Jong-un? And finally, are you interested in trying the chocolate cake at Mar-a-Lago? Let's just say, what if I knew a guy that knew he could get you a slice of it? Would you be interested in trying it?